And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Huskies. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Kyle Korver, Kevin Willis out there with Fall. Then it's Reddish, and it's Young in at the point. And for the Huskies, Captain Clutch is out there with Money. Then there's Slim. Then it's Miller, and it's the Prodigy in a power forward. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
So the Huskies win the tip. Here's Money. Pass to Captain Clutch. To the paint. Here's Money. And it's in there.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Young looking it over. There's a screen by Willis. And that's good. Trae Young for 3.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Pass to the Prodigy. Miller up on top. Ball's knocked loose. Fall passes to Reddish. Here's Willis. Now here's Reddish. There's a screen by Willis. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Reddish's shot is good.
Really hard not to see the open teammate right there. Good find by Willis.
Here's Lloyd. Guarded by Reddish. There's a good screen. Here's the Prodigy. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the pass to Willis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, I just love the leadership that Willis brings to this team. He's a guy players look up to, a powerful center who just continues to impress.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And that one falls for Willis. And Willis drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Miller, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Lloyd. Passes it to the Prodigy. Vancouver working the ball around now. Shot to stop the run. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Good on the triple.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Lloyd, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Young dishes to Korver. Pass to Fall. He kicks it to Young. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Reddish. And it's Korver in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Young pass to Bennett. There's the dish to Reddish. Korver gets a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Korver's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Money passes to Santiago. Here's the prodigy, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The pass to Young. Here he goes. From 13, it's deflected. Money passes to Lloyd. Miller outside. Passes it to the prodigy. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wilkins comes in for Kyle Korver.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Here's Lloyd. There's the pick. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wilkins outside. With the floater. That's tipped. It's up a 3, and the Huskies hit again from deep.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Huskies with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Young with the steal. And stolen by Miller. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Atlanta up 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. In at the forward positions, Reddish and Collins. Wilkins is out there with Johnson, and it's Pettit in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Vancouver trails by 3, and while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Willis is checked in, and so he hits both. So it's Atlanta now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Pass to Money. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Money. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
A 3-ball. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
For Vancouver, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Wilkins, and we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dishes it to Reddish. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Korver passes to Pettit. Outside for Korver from deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. Reddish. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And that's going to be a foul on Vancouver. The Hawks shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
That free throw good from Reddish. Both free throws good from Reddish. Here's Money. He's got 15. Takes it inside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wilkins kicks to Reddish. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Money. No good. Wilkins with the defensive effort. Here's Pettit. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Pass to Money. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Wilkins. Here's Korver for 3. That shot misses.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Lloyd the pass to Santiago. Shoots over Korver. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyle Korver. Huskies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Reddish. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Second personal foul.
For Vancouver, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Miller. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Captain Clutch. 6 points for him. Buries it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Young. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Outside Collins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Wilkins. It's Young on the wing. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's defended by Wilkins. Money, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young outside. Willis. And it's denied. Wilkins against Miller. And there's the pass to Santiago. Miller with a screen on Young. Here's Money. He's covered by Willis. Clock at 6. Here's Santiago. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Young with the ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Huskies lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind.
At the offensive end, they were playing it smart. Running through the offense, then finding the open shot, and then they were hitting guys to get their open shots. It was very impressive, Ernie.
Yeah, kudos to them creating high percentage looks. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. We've got Money. Miller is out there with the prodigy. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Lloyd in at the small forward. And it's blocked. Santiago the pass to Money. And it's Miller in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got the lead up to 5 now for Vancouver.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, "There's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games." Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Atlanta calls timeout. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Young passes to Reddish. Here's Fall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Roski's leading by 5. Miller outside. Here's Money. He's got 17. Back to Miller. Got a hand on it. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Took him no time at all on that one. Korver's got 9.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Here's Santiago, and the Huskies hit again from deep.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Willis. He dishes it to Reddish. This is it to Fall. The kick out to Young. And he drives in. And Miller with the block. Here's Money. It's tipped. Tries again. And another shot. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The 3 from Korver. It's good from long range. Korver's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Vancouver has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Lloyd can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Reddish, again the Hawks, good for 2.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Money. 17 points in the game. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young. For Vancouver, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Atlanta making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new, that they're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Here's Pettit. The three-pointer, no good. For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Money. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
1:09 left in the third quarter. It's stolen, and they're pushing it up. Here's the prodigy. Misses the layup. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Young. Pass to Pettit. Korver with it. From past the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Vancouver working the ball around now. To the inside. The pass to Money. And it goes down 2 points. Money's got 24.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Here's Money, defended by Young. Here's Money. He's got 24. Captain Clutch, no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Vancouver up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Vancouver has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Kevin Willis. Kyle Korver is out there with Wilkins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. Here's Wilkins after Vancouver got the 3-pointer. Fires top of the key. And with that shot, the Husky lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Pettit.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now Miller, after Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Willis down low. Johnson left side. Beyond the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Willis.
3.
Willis has got 3 assists in the game. Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Korver. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Captain Clutch has got the lead up to 5 now for the Huskies. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Fall. Here's Reddish. Got a piece of it. Here's Lloyd. Guarded by Reddish. Lloyd the pass to Miller. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Vancouver with a three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Huskies.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Such a wide open look. And it's a 10-point Husky lead.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Young from outside. A prodigy with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Money. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Huskies lead by 12.
Oh, big-time putback there. What a great odor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 12. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. The three from Korver. No good on that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Young, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Reddish. There's a screen by Willis. Going inside. Can they get it? Uses the glass to drop it in.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort. Pays off
for the Huskies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's the prodigy, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now, here is Young. Onside for Korver. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Korver is just pouring shots in the basket. He has been so dialed in with his shot.
Now here is Miller. Defense right on him. So the Huskies win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
king, man, I blow, I'm feeling it. But the course of what is the course I'm